So the first poem I'm going to get into is an oldie but goodie, all right? And it's called Shadow Black. At the age of 9, a little girl steps to me, demanding that I publicly label my complexion. My hair's texture and crusts of white bread-colored skin, irreconcilable with my black girl body language and sister slang talk. Tamika belts out, "Is you white?" while slinging attitude from neck rolls. This, the first inkling of the untold origin, held hostage in these veins. It was not until I was 20 when grandmother explained that embedded in the lines of our light skin are the lynched bodies of black men exoticized when white ones weren't looking. Didn't even learn of her true birthday until well past my age, daring requited half of grandmother's French Canadian. Great-grandmother closeted our bloodline's existence as a part of her lineage, tried to skeleton evidence of her weekly sessions with the jungle gym whose lust she unlocked back doors for after warmly sending her white husband to work out the front. Upon the colored milkman's weekly deliveries commenced their illicit activities. Then came her belly bursting with repercussions, left the married white woman delivering a baby too dirty to be her husband's. So she tucked it in the darkness to die unseen. But the Africa in grandmother's blood, inerasable. That's Sally Hemings kind of black. So I stand here, descendant of the byproduct of some white woman's horrible accident. Grandmother was baby packed away in a shoebox at the bottom of a closet because of the black in her. My bloodline bleeds the kind of black that white women hide away in shadows. Great-grandmother hid baby girl in the dark like coal found inside Christmas stocking, but her shade of melanin always sweeps itself from under public carpets, that kind that comes unexpected when milk women throws pelvises in bed corners. But once she went black, grandmother was baby refusing to let unwanted lineage be put back, this olive-tainted infant struggling to exist between fits of shakes and screams, belting for breath from the cracks of a cardboard shoebox. Come to our rescue was colored housekeeper, keeping boss lady's domestic virtue seemingly pristine, quietly clearing her closet of soiled secrets. Maid delivered the baby to the only hands willing to take her. Grandmother nurtured to fruition by the grandchildren of slaves, finally face to face with why she's about 10 shades lighter than both her parents. I fully claim my one drop, because my grandmother's choice was box locked, her white erased in the shadows of some white woman's bedroom closet, so do not tell me that I am happy. The roots of my family tree diasporically traced. So keep your questioning looks to self about why I stay rocking Afro woman fisted t-shirts, the black in my blood unkempt. Tamika's question. Quicksand in reverse. Purging secret of white womb planted with colored semen sunken behind closed doors, so 16 years later, this answer I relate to her. My crust of white bread-colored skin, the mark of third-generation warrior woman birthed from cross-colored conception, the kind that will not be erased by your house nigga misconceptions. My lineage will not be decimated by your good hair names because I do not claim them. I am shoebox, closet, shadow, black. So this is kind of like that. So this is called warning. How can I tell you to leave a man I call my brother? To beware the tarantulas he carries with him in the dark? How can I tell you that age is a constellation of ravines spooling across your face? He does not know how to gentle his dusk. I have seen the women before you cut to pieces, watch them mourn for the parts they could not salvage. Your heartbeat trails like a dying baby's whimper. How can I tell you to leave? That some men think their love priceless when they have found a woman willing to pay, will expect you to comply with their ego's inflation. Heed the warning signs I flash between words now. We are sistered by the scorn we harbor in our stomachs. You will sprout limbs again, but if you wait too long, your old self won't be there to take you back. You know, this particular piece is seeing some rejections. So I'm really happy that I found such a great home for it. And I'm grateful to be amongst such great, amazing writers in this journal, including my co-reader today. So, All right, so this one is I write a lot about my history and my lineage, and so this one kind of goes back to that. So this is called Lula Had a Gun, and it's kind of in two voices. The voice of my great-grandmother and my voice, kind of back and forth. All right. Lula had a gun. 1. In my only photo of you, eyes bulge towards a target, supple lips clenching a trigger. Grandma only knows how many rounds you stored in the barrel of your mouth. 2. No light-skinned child I take on will ever look down upon the dark earth of my skin. Twist her beauty's arms behind closed doors, she will never forget her place. The dank stench of her deserter's pale feet, a bastard of shoebox corners. Her skin, a soiled rag she will never discard like her mother's dirty wound. 3. Your name is a door I close, the limp letters to a fractured body, a dead moan in my mouth. 4. This child, my sculpted wreckage, her light skin a floating chariot, I will not grant safe passage. Cleave it a damaged carcass that cannot carry her. Shame her fine hair, a vulture's nest atop her ego. 5. A lineage of targets, heirloomed bullet wounds on reload in our blood. The gun recoiling in our cells. In our madness, we play Russian roulette in homage to you. All right, this is my last piece. When getting stopped by the cops for a random bag check at the 125th Street subway station on the way to work. Pull out the most gangster Chi-Town grill your mama equipped you with. When the first curse word slips out your mouth like drool, ask yourself how many colored boys were swallowed by the backs of squad cars after this. Be thankful that you are not a colored boy. Try not to get arrested when you make a scene. Remember gentrification. Ask yourself if you've ever seen a white person stopped at this station before. Remember that this is a routine stop. It is a routine to make people spread their lives over picnic tables, a subway buffet at 7:15 a.m. Try not to think about your student Johanse, who's been digging his own grave ever since his friend Kamani fell like a broken planet on East Flatbush. Calm down. Stop hailing rocks from your mouth at the uniforms they wield like military vehicles, and be thankful that you were not born a brown boy. Remember how your grandmother's eyes collapsed into fetal position the night someone threw a rock through her living room window, and the police never came, and she has never been the same since. Stop cursing. Try to stop making them regret they ever stopped you. Stop remembering how the cops looked at you like a jailbreak the night you asked them to stop a man from being beaten to death on 118th and Lenox. Remember that was pre-gentrification. Ask yourself if any of this surprises you. Ask yourself if your lack of surprise makes you any less angry. Try hard to believe that hate is not a solution. Stop thinking about all the black boy bullet hole reasons why you hate, and be thankful that your mother did not make you a black boy. Forget how you watch hungry paddy wagons drive open-mouthed into Marcus Garvey Park night after night and come out bulging with black bodies. Make yourself forget what Eric Garner and Michael Brown must have looked like in the arms of women with arms that want to love like your arms do. Unzip your bag for them to search and break your heart open like so many black bodies before you.